Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while. Sorry, these videos take a while to make and I've got some other stuff that I need to attend to, but hey, I'm back here and yeah, we're gonna jump right into the second part of my Cathay Army Guide series. Right now we're doing the troops and yeah, let's get into it. So, starting us off in the troop slot, we've got the Peasant Spearmint. Now these are your bog standard infantry, right? Overall, they've got decent stats with expert charge defense, harmony yang, anti-large, charge defense against all, and expendable. They've also got charge reflection, which doesn't do a whole ton. Expert charge defense is nice. Formation attack isn't always nice. Overall, they're just decent with their 55 leadership is okay for kind of sacrificial infantry, I guess. And the expert charge defense means that they're just generally fine at defending your flanks, even in the later game. Yeah, they're just decent infantry. They'll do well. Next up, we've got the Jade Warriors. Now, these are some of your more classic defensive infantry. They come with harmony yang and are armored and shielded. So with a bronze shield, they're pretty good at absorbing a lot of missile attacks, as well as 80 armor protects them from most basic attacks, such as arrows. They've got an ability, defensive stance, which can make them strong when they're on the defense. Overall, with melee defense of 36, and that armor of 80, and a leadership of 64, along with the defensive stance ability, you'll generally want them to stay back, or no, not stay back, stay in the front lines, and just fight the opponent's infantry, basically. They'll hold out decently well, even against elite infantry. So yeah, they'll do fine, just don't expect them to start mowing down enemy soldiers all of a sudden. Next up, we have the Jade Warriors with halberds. Now these are a different variation of the Jade Warriors, obviously. They're essentially the spears version of the Jade Warriors. They come with decent melee stats, still that expert charge defense, all that peasant long spearman stuff. They're basically just strictly better peasant long spearmen with a harmony of yang. They're armored. Anti-large charge defense against all. You'll want these guys to stay on your flanks. You'll probably keep them till the end game, just as decent defensive troops. They're decent fighters in general. They can take on some low-tier infantry, but you'll want them to fight cavalry and big monsters, which they will do well against. After that, we'll move on to the Celestial Dragon Guard. Now, these are your endgame infantry. They're very expensive, both in campaign and in multiplayer. But, they have decent stats. They have a bronze shield with 95 armor, a leadership of 72, harmony yang, armor piercing, anti-large, and charge defense against all. They come with a decent weapon strength, that is armor piercing, as said before, and coupled with their anti-large attacks, they can be pretty devastating against any large targets. Their melee defense is relatively high at 43, meaning they'll hold out for a decent amount of time. But again, with their pretty low melee attack, you can't really expect them to do a whole ton of damage. And that's a big problem with the Cathay interesting infantry roster, being that it just isn't good. Like, it won't really do any damage. It'll just kind of fall short of the enemy's defenses. Even the elite infantry in the Celestial Dragon Guard will kind of just get obliterated by enemy elite infantry. Like, here's an example. Temple Guard. Temple Guard will far outmatch the Celestial Dragon Guard in a battle. But it's okay. Cathay has got some other decent units that will do some of their damage for them. The Celestial Dragon Guard do have a variation or Regiment of Renown for the Dune Dragons. So the Dune Dragons will give you some additional melee attack and melee defense. No improvement on weapon strength, which I find relatively interesting. But also an improvement on leadership. Most importantly, and why you're getting the Dune Dragons, is the fact that they are immune to psychology. And they have some resistance to damage. Also, they have magical attacks. So they're just demon killers, basically. You'll obviously want to take them over regular Celestial Dragon Guard. But they're not game changers necessarily, just slightly better. So, yeah. Well, that's going to be it for the video today. Guys, thank you for watching. I know this was a short one. Next time, we'll be going over the... Let's see, the next slot for Cathay. Well, I'm forgetting it now because I am defective. But, yeah. See you soon, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. It would be doing me a huge favor. I know my videos aren't exactly amazing, but I hope that at least some people will find something useful in one of them. Well, thank you. Have a nice day, and see you in the next one.